What's going on, my fellow Jedi and Padawans? Welcome back to another Jedi gaming video. Today, we're gonna take you through another god roll guide. So if you guys are returning, get ready for another roller coaster. If you guys are new, welcome. We're gonna be covering another core activity weapon, actually, but this time from the Crucible, or from our Shaxi Boo Yaxi, with the anonymous Autumn Sidearm. This is an arc sidearm with that light frame. Feels super good in the Crucible, in my personal opinion, with also some pretty nice perks for the PvE side of this weapon as well. So let's get into it with 2 origin traits on this bad boy. One quiet moment, just like all of our Crucible weapons have. It grants increased reload and handling when out of combat. Swords have faster movement speed, so obviously for us, we're gonna get that increased reload and handling on this bad boy. Feels good in the Crucible like it's for. Second origin trait is field tested. Defeating targets or dealing damage with this weapon gradually increases range, stability, handling, and reload. So also not a bad origin trait for the PvP realm, but it helps us in the PvE side of things too. So very good origin traits. You can see the community research down below. Threw it up there for you guys so you can read it out, but 2 very solid origin traits. So for our barrel for PvE, we're going with a range masterwork small bore on this so we can get that stability range, because it does bounce pretty quick since it is one of those rapid fire, quick shooters. So liking that stability up as well as range. Hear me out. Second column, going with ricochet rounds. Probably going to be the same as it is inside of the PvP realm, but with it only the appended mag is the only magazine option that gives us a boost in our shots, and it's only 2 extra shots. So personal opinion, not worth it, but ricochet feels good with that range and stability like I was saying. Now third and fourth column, just like our origin story that we had in one of our last videos, way a lot of combinations for perks in the third and fourth column. We have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 options in each of the columns. So I'll give you my top 3 for each for the PvP, PvE for these, and then I'll let you know how I rank them. So first off, third column PvE, we got ourselves attrition orbs. Dealing sustained damage creates orbs of power. Pretty nice because we use orbs of power for so much inside of the PvE realm, getting our super, getting armor charge, getting everything to proc, health regen, ability regen, etc. So very good option. 100% love demo classic staple S tier perk for the PvE realm. When we get those defeats, we're going to generate all selves some grenade energy. When we throw our grenade, we're going to reload this weapon. So of course a staple, like I said, since the dawn of time. Strategist is my second option right here. With those final blows, generate class ability energy. Though activating our class ability improves stability, so I would say that this as well as a demo are basically interchangeable for our second and third slots, or third choices if you will. I like attrition orbs as the best for this option, so I would go with attrition orbs as number 1, and then up to you if you want strategist or a demo for your second choice. Fourth column, our 3 options are first, frenzy right here. Being in combat gives us that handling, reload, and damage. Definitely also a very good staple for the PvE realm. Very easy to get procced, plus it's a blanket 15% over all enemies, not just like against bosses, champions like Vorpal might do. Volt shot, love this for this bad boy, as a reload with the weapon after defeating a target, overcharges it, causing it to jolt to the next target it hits. So very good staple for the PvE realm. Plus with arc synergy add clear, definitely one of the top perks you can throw on. Last option, or last choice I should say, is surrounded. This weapon gains bonus damage when 3 or more targets are in proximity to you, so that is a good 40% damage increase that you get on this weapon. So a really juicy in my personal opinion, and love it as one of our options for this weapon. Now to rate these by surrounded, volt shot, and frenzy, I think overall, I would give probably Volt Shot my number 1 choice, then Surrounded as number 2, and then Frenzy as number 3. But that's just my personal opinion. Overall, though, I would rate this thing at like a good 3.9, maybe 4.0 for the PvE realm. Other sidearms, obviously, with our rocket-propelled ones are way better. But if you're looking to pair something just inside of a primary sidearm instead of having to use a special ammo sidearm, definitely a good choice. PvP side of the weapon for this bad boy, we're gonna go with a range masterwork again with that small bore. Like I said, stacking this out for range and stability absolutely feels super crispy. You can melt guardians with this inside of the crucible. The clips just speak for themselves. Like I said, we're gonna go with ricochet again with range and stability on this bad boy. Super good, super juicy. You can bounce it off walls, etc. Love it. Now, with that little rendition I put on for ricochet rounds, we got ourselves 3 choices, like I said, for each of these 3rd and 4th columns. First off, we got closing time in the 3rd column. Improves range, accuracy, handling as the magazine gets lower. So very beautiful little combination for the PvP side of this weapon. Definitely throwing it on my list of 3 because out of the 12, lots of options. Lone Wolf is a good option as well. Slightly improve aim assist, ADS, and airborne effectiveness. Increase all of these effects when there are no allies nearby. Lone Wolf is a very good perk, probably what I would choose as my favorite, but we do have a good perk as well that can back this up and is a close second. Now, to make this thing a little bit more crispy at a little farther range, we got ourselves Rangefinder. Aiming this weapon increases its effective zoom magnification, so in my opinion, a very fun little perk to throw on. Like I said, a secondary choice though behind our Lone Wolf is probably my number 1 choice, and then closing time Rangefinder interchangeable for that second choice, but I would definitely go with Lone Wolf as your first option. Harmony is my second choice right here. We got ourselves Final Blows with other weapons, cause the damage increase and performance to get increased for a short period of time. So we get 20% damage increase, 15 to handling. So pairing this with a sniper was my way to go about it, which I loved that little juice that we got for damage, especially with a Blinky Warlock that we had. My last option is Precision Instrument. Dealing sustained damage increases precision damage, so not a bad option. So you can hit a couple body shots and then you're gonna get that precision damage to get increased. So like it as my personal opinion. Got these 3 choices. Very interesting little combination of the 3, but I think overall I would throw on that Precision Instrument as my first option. Nothing else really is that crazy. Harmony is pretty good, but overall Precision Instrument I think it definitely feels the best in this. With the weapon, I think I would give it probably somewhere around like a 4.2 out of 5 for the Crucible realm. Definitely got just better options in general for the weapons, but for sidearms, I was really liking this thing, so definitely go farm some Crucible matches. Go get your Shaxi Booyaxi rewards if you would like to grab one of these anonymous items. Feels good both PvE, PvP, so again, appreciate you guys for always coming back to the channel. Really appreciate the support. Don't be afraid to like and subscribe. Hit that bell if you haven't. Helps me out, helps the channel out. Plus, you guys get those notifications on all the guides, builds, god rolls that we put out. So again, really appreciate you guys. Really appreciate the support. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.